Hello, Otis Corbett here, Director of Missions of Covington Baptist Association. Each year, in an effort to share the love of Christ with the people of our county, our Christian Service Centers distribute over 400,000 pounds of food. 400,000 pounds of food. You might ask, where do we acquire that much food to donate to the people who may need it in our midst? Well, as you know, Jesus took 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He gave it to his disciples, and with it they fed a multitude. And they had 12 baskets of leftovers. Well, we can't do this. We're not able to do that. However, what we are able to do is take a dollar bill, and through our partnership with the Feeding the Gulf Coast Food Bank of Mobile, Alabama, we can turn it into 5 pounds of food. We can turn this dollar bill into 5 pounds of food, and we can use that food to bless the people of our county. So you might ask the question, well then where do we get our dollar bills? And we get them from a couple of different places. First of all, we have a lot of shoppers who come and buy things at our Christian Service Centers. And we're very grateful to our shoppers who come and purchase things so that we can take these dollar bills that they spend and buy food with it. We also are grateful for people who donate items to our Christian Service Centers. Without donations, we wouldn't have anything to sell. We wouldn't have any way to raise the money to buy the food. And we love our volunteers. Our volunteers receive the donations, they categorize them, they price them, they put them on the racks, and they help sell the donations to people who then we take that money and buy food with it to donate to people in our county. We are grateful for those people who donate and shop and volunteer at our Christian Service Centers. But let me give you another suggestion of something you can do. Get yourself a bank. This is the bank we have at our house. It's not a piggy bank, it's a battery bank. But this is the bank that we use. At the end of each day, take your spare change, the change you have left over in your pockets, and just put it into your bank. And at the end of the year, this bank will be full. You could take it down to your church, and then your church could gather all the banks from Sunday school classes and from youth groups and from children's groups and from women's groups, and they can then collect all that money. They could bring it to our association, and we could convert it to dollar bills that we can use to buy food for distribution to people who need it in our county. So get yourself a bank. Collect your spare change. Contribute that spare change to your church and affect the lives of people in our county. There's one other way you can help us also. Every year we ask our churches on 3 different occasions to collect canned goods or other kinds of staple items and bring them down to the association. So get yourself a shopping bag, buy some canned goods or some staple items, bring them down to your church, and your church will bring them to the Christian Service Center, and we can use that food to follow the paths of Jesus and feed the hungry people in our midst. Thank you so much for supporting the Christian Service Centers. Thank you so much for supporting the Covington Baptist Association. And thank you for helping us as we follow in Christ's footsteps and feed the hungry people in our midst through our food distribution ministry.